Hey, this is Taylor here at Truck World RVA. Today we're going to be looking at this 2022 Ram 5500. It has a stellar 11-foot service body with cab high bins down both sides and a stellar 7621 crane, 7,500 pound maximum lifting capacity, 21-foot two-stage hydraulic reach. The entire service body was just sandblasted and repainted. We only do that to the exterior of the body. We don't touch the inside or the bin floors. We just do that to account for rock chips, paint flakes, whatnot. You can see the bed shows like new. Obviously the truck, being a 2022, is extremely clean as well. It has a little over 67,000 miles. I think it's 67,775 when I just got in it and pulled it up. And everything on the truck works as it should. It's hydraulic outriggers, hydraulic air compressor, fresh bedliner applied to the back of the bed. The goal of these videos is to show you everything about the truck you'd want to see if you were here looking at it in person. So if there's anything you need more pictures, videos, or information on, feel free to call or text anytime at 804-716-8487. I try to be as thorough as possible. The goal is for there to be really no mismatch between reality and expectations. So please, if you need any more close-up pictures or videos, feel free to give me a shout. So the first half of the video, I'm just going to go around the truck and kind of talk about the cosmetic condition of it. We'll look inside all the bins, the bin floors, whatnot. Second half of the video, I'm going to run the crane, the compressor, the outriggers, drive the truck, kind of show how everything operates. It does have a brand new factory wireless remote that we just installed. This camera up here, or this mirror, I should say, is a rear view camera. Power locks, power windows, cruise control, factory exhaust brake, 4x4. We just put this bed and this truck together, so the truck does also have a brand new PTO that we also installed. The truck previously was from California. At least that's where the registration records were. And it was a one-owner truck. Came just as a cabin chassis that we put this bed on. So very clean underneath. The tires are all matching Hancooks. They're not new. They have probably, if I had to guess, 65% or so tread. They're not all trains, they're just kind of highway tires. If I had to guess, I'd say that might be something that somebody would want to change out at some point, just to a more mixed terrain type of tire for what this truck's going to be used for. Front bumper, grille, front of the hood are all clean. Really no rock chips or scratches or anything like that, even on the front lip of the hood. And anything like this you see down here, it's just grease. If I see any scratches, I'll be sure to point them out, but even that's just a little gunk. So we have the fronts of the boxes bed lined, just where they usually pick up rock chips and whatnot. Let me get underneath here. Again, kind of hard to find with the cab high bins that run down the entire length. Usually you just have the tall torch cabinet here and then the bins step down there. So there's tons of storage options in this bed, which is pretty nice. It's a Stellar Industries made bed. Obviously this is your torch cabinet here, big and open. From my understanding, they partnered with Knapheide in making these. It's very similar to a T-Max series bed, if you're familiar with that. This is just the seam here. Looks kind of weird with the shadow, but just wanted to point out it's not something welded on. That's the factory seam there. But anyway, they're pretty well made beds. These doors are fairly thick, heavy. I do like these T-style latches. We replace a lot of latches. I don't replace a lot of these because these seem to hold up well. Obviously we have the keys for all the latches. And I also like the hinge that runs the entire length here. Some people don't care for that. I like it. You don't end up getting doors that sag or anything. The doors stay straight, and just seem to hold up well. You have like a little bit of kind of surface rust type stuff here, just kind of in the corners where water naturally catches. All the bin floors are solid, no issues there. That's just some dirt and whatnot there. And then obviously you have your side systems there to add more shelves in. Got one shelf up here. Another bin floor here. This is the only spot worth pointing out. It's solid right there, but it's buckled up just a bit. There's this brace here on the back, and it's right on top of this brace. You can see there's just the tiniest little seam there where the tires kick up water and debris over time, and it's just caught it right here in between where that brace and the bin floor is. Again, I'm going to try to point out everything I see on this truck as I go around. That's the goal. So if you need any more info on anything that I talk about, let me know. This is your crane compartment. You have your outrigger controllers here. You have a Reelcraft hose reel here that runs out the back of the truck. And obviously hydraulic outriggers and a workbench rear bumper. Shot of the load chart here. So 21 foot, 2-stage hydraulic extension, 7,500 pound lifting capacity. And it does have the master slide locks up here as well. So you can lock each side in its entirety with that, or individually off the bins themselves. You have a heavy duty hitch receiver and a hitch. The step here and a nice railing. Make it easy to get up in the bed. Tons of space inside of the bed. You have all your factory tie downs there. And then, like I said, later on in the video, we'll get to the crane demonstration and the compressor. I'll just finish up on this side of the truck here first. Some shelving here in this compartment. Some shelving here. This compartment, it appears at one point had a set of drawers in it that somebody has removed. And then we have this big front box here. I do have a custom set of drawers on order for this front box. It's an American Eagle set. It'll fill this entire section right here. This clip came undone. It's hard to do this with one hand. I just need to stick it back in here. There we go. So like I said, it'll fill this entire section right here, but as I mentioned, that's on order. You have your body controller in here. Get up underneath here. So that's about it for the cosmetic portion of the walk around. I'm gonna get in the truck and take it for a spin real quick. Then we'll run all the equipment on it as well. It's a push button start. So I have the key in my pocket. Let's see. Vehicle info. 347 idle hours, 1230 drive, 1577 total. So pretty low engine hours on it. Your full-time rear view camera. Looks like it needs to be pointed up a little bit. It's kind of looking right inside your bed. Gotta wait so I can get around. This truck coming through up here. Obviously the truck drives great. There's your four-wheel drive there, factory exhaust brake, all your upfitter switches there as well. And the cab, like I said, no real tears or rips or anything like that. It's pretty clean. Let's see if I can snake around this guy here. It's the 6.7 Cummins with the Aisin automatic transmission. Thing's got tons of power. Drives nice and smooth down the road. I don't think I'll be able to make this turn. Busy in the cul-de-sac today. Again, the remote is a brand new remote. Obviously it's proportional controls, so this is full speed here. I can lighten up on the trigger and move it as slow as I want to get it into a tight space, or I can let it rip like that. As I mentioned earlier, it's a two-stage hydraulic extension out to 21 feet and a 7,500 pound maximum lifting capacity. It was originally built by Curry Supply. It's a Stellar 7621 crane. So even though it says Curry, that's just the bodybuilder that built it. It's a Stellar crane. While I'm running the crane, I'd just like to mention this is just an example of the trucks that we put together. So if you're watching this and this truck is no longer available, or you're looking for something similar but on a different chassis, you can reach out to me at 804-716-8487. This is all we buy and sell, and I put together a lot of these trucks. We have new inventory coming in on a weekly basis. I should even say a daily basis. I have new stuff coming in all the time. So even if you don't see what you're looking for on the YouTube channel or my website, just let me know, because like I said, this is all we do. So let me know what you're looking for, and I'd be happy to keep you in the loop on what I have coming in. Rotation gear is nice and tight. No slop in that rotation bearing. The compressor is also operated off the controller. So like I said, it's a 2022 Ram 5500. Crew cab, 11-foot bed, 7621 crane and compressor, 67,000 miles. If you have any questions or need any additional photos, videos, or information, call or text anytime at 804-716-8487. And if you're looking for something similar or slightly different, give me a shout. And I appreciate you watching.